Today I have another Christmas DIY for you guys. It's Christmas decorations. If you want to give this away as a present or just make it for yourself, that's totally up to you. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas tree. It's a different kind of Christmas tree because it's a feathery Christmas tree. I saw this tree at a store, but it was way too expensive, so I thought, why not make it ourselves? So what you're going to need is some hot glue. You're also going to need some tape and scissors, feathers, and you're also going to need some thin cardboard. You can buy cardboard at a craft store, but you don't have to. I just bought new Christmas curtains and this is the cardboard that came with it, so I'll just use that. So the first thing you need to do is make a cone shape out of your cardboard. So what you start with when you do that is just cut off this part because I don't need that, and then you fold this to a cone. And to do that you just have this as the tip guide, and you make sure that when you roll it that is totally closed up here and not have a gap like this. And then you take your tape and you tape it so it will stay in its shape. Use a couple of tapes if you have to, and there you go. Now you have a cone shape, but this won't stand, right? So to do that you have to make the bottom flat. So to do that you hold your cone so one of the edges is straight as like your table, and then you cut right up at a 90-degree angle. And if you don't get it straight at the first time, you can just trim off whatever you need to trim. As you can see, it's not totally straight yet, so I'll just trim off some more. It's just because it's really hard to keep it at a 90-degree angle while turning it. There we go. Now you have your tree shape. So now to the fun part. You are going to glue feathers onto this. You probably have some different sized feathers, so I would recommend you sorting them according to size. So when you have sorted a couple of them, we can start gluing. Let's first start with some of the smaller sizes, like these. You just put a dot of glue at the feather like so, and then you put it on to your tree like that. And make sure that you don't put it too low or too high, and then you just do this all the way around. Now that you have done one round, you just do the same thing all the way to the top. As you can see, all feathers are kind of angled, so then you want your feather to be glued on like so the feather is kind of angled outwards, because the Christmas tree doesn't go like so, it goes like that. Just look at a Christmas tree and you'll see. And just know this doesn't have to be perfect. You want to choose different sized feathers, like every other feather is maybe a bigger feather, because trees are naturally messy. It's not perfect and it's not supposed to be because it's made by nature, and nature is not perfect. That's another layer done. If you want, you can always use green feathers to make it more realistic, but I think white is always a very Christmassy, classy color. So if you make it white, it will look more professional, because the green colors in many of the feathers look kind of very fake, a children's Play-Doh kind of color. Another layer done. When you're getting this close to the top, I will recommend using not the biggest feathers. Like this one, that would be way too big. You can also cut the feathers to make them shorter if you want to. Now I have very short feathers that I'm going to use at the very top. As I said, you can always cut some if you don't have any that's this short. They might not have anything to stick properly to, so maybe you have to do some extra glue. And then be very careful because it is hot, but try to make it pointy. If you feel like it's sparse in some areas, you can go back and glue some more feathers in. Just remember, you have to put them underneath the layer over top. So I'm going to do that, like right there, maybe one right underneath here. And the more feathers you put in, the more tree-like it will look. And as I said, trees are messy because nature is not perfect. And there you go, now you have your finished feathery Christmas tree. I think it looks very much like the one in the store. If you want to make this even cheaper, you can order the feathers off eBay. If you order them, just please look at the date that it's supposed to arrive. But I always recommend eBay for stuff like this because it's nearly impossible to get it wrong and it's really cheap. If you want, you can put a star or a ribbon or a bow or like whatever you want at the top there. So that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed my little DIY, a little Christmas DIY. That's all for today. Like, comment, subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys! Love you. Bye! You should order three. Now that you have done one round, you just... Oh, I hate this fucking tape.